Hey guys, Rivethead here. Welcome back to another episode of Avowed. Okay. See if we can make it through. I guess that works.
A little power goes a long way. Charge it up.
Thank you. Great, now I'm getting the damage. The hell? Why are you taking me out with you? This is great. Thank you. I wish I'd known I could do that all along. Looking for an ability. Alright, I realize. Did I forget about this? I'm okay leaving that there. Oh, maybe I could. Here. I got an idea. Wait, this is a higher quality? How does it look on me, though? I'd rather look ridiculous. Thank you. I missed my codpiece. I'd rather just do this right now. I'm so tempted. Let's try it for a minute. I mean, it's exceptionally unwieldy, but if this is going to be a fine wand sitting in this thing, I'm going to freak out.
What in the name of Eora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a step to die down here, aren't we?
I have a feeling. It's a one-handed melee weapon. And then if I do...
Well, I had a good run. Let's finish this. Envoy, keep it right. Quiet as a soul.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
That was okay. Whew. I'm going to take one of these, though. I'd have to fight him. I don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to get up here, but I did. Yeah, I think that was the only way up here. Pat myself on the back for no fucking reason.
Death into life. Interesting. The godless clearly had some ideas about reincarnation, even if they didn't have a god.
Every other culture I've come across reveres the gods, even if they give them different names and pictures.
Can you imagine life without any gods to guide your destiny? Without anyone shepherding you this way and that? Of course I can imagine it, but I'll wager you have a harder time.
I'm fine with it.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even get down there? Other things must go. If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. Yes, that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Aedyr pillar.
Okay. That was pretty fun.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
Yeah.
The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Aedyr, though I can't speak to their motives. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature.
Maybe, or maybe not.
Try making contact with the Aedyr this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Sure, why not?
Come, hear us through the Aedyr.
Well, I'm on a trip.
You are here.
Oh, wow.
You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. Lonely, yes. None have asked after us in so long.
Is this a god?
We open to you as a bud before the sun. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
Okay.
We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. We do not remember how we grew.
Interesting.
Our eyes opened.
It is a new god.
We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Aedyr twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabadal. Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reached back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. Rot. We feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well.
Oh, this is good.
Our
A festered god.
far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
Yeah.
Would that we knew. Our jailers gave us no explanation. But perhaps the ancients who were beloved to us, perhaps they can quiet the questions in your mind. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain.
Okay.
Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Aedyr, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound.
Or you will be
Find
releasing
us in the garden.
completely.
We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
The Tabaru Sinakis it is. Okay. Thornus Sapidal. Fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place. Dear Jesus. Hello.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I thought your soul had been blasted to 1,000 pieces. But I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Yep.
While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
In the garden.
You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source.
And
I
unleash a god.
hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say.
I tend to.
Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? Excuse me? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Aedyr. Maybe that tells us something. Not the Aedyr itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Aedyr is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Aedyr here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Aedyr, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it. A little divine intervention couldn't hurt. The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before.
We can hope so.
We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
Okay.
I wouldn't count on it. Besides, what good am I to Fior Mesiverno anymore? The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy. The end of the Living Lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
I'm not arguing.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain! They trample the farmlands. They tear down the gates.
What the hell? Who's...
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? I don't like the sound of that.
No.
Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Just a little spark. Just a little spark. Charging.
You take lead.
I was like, why can't I do this?
Little power goes a long way. Charging.
Hey, I'll take this. Maybe something fucking amazing in here. Okay. I count that as a win.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The
Never.
mortal mind can only take so many
The story's starting to pick up pace, though. I'm digging it. I still don't trust the Steel Garrote, but I'm assuming that's what we're going to be running into. It's their chapter in this. Oh, shit.
Oh my god. No!
Andra's depths. This was no accident.
What happened? Who did this? It's all gone. The city. My home. Damn it. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilichi. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
A city up in flames? You tell me who your coin is on.
Oh, I have a very good idea who it would be. Let's put a little bit more attack speed. I haven't put any in there at all. I'm still going to stick with the wizard thing. I'm just playing around with the pike thing. Ooh, but hey. No.
I can't believe this. What you smell is the workshop going up in flames. Our books, our chemicals, our machines. Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. I don't know why I'm dwelling on that. We lost more than our work.
Your work was your home. You're allowed to mourn it.
They burn. They blind us.
Yeah, this is a shitty turn of events.
I hope everyone is all right. Mancers know
Normally
how to
I'd be
plan
doing
for
the
an
fast travel,
emergency.
but I have a feeling this
We've
conversation...
never seen one like this. If anything happened to Quilichi, I don't know what I'd do.
Let's get to the farms. If there's trouble, we can help.
Again and again they strike.
I guess that's why we had to finalize everything.
Almost done? Who's hungry?
This thing does kind of kick ass, though. This place just looks wild. Like at times it seems normal, then other times you see shit and you're like, this is fucking crazy.
What's left of it? Gods, who could do this to us? Who could burn us out like rats and call it a victory? Motherfuckers.
Ooh.
I don't know how we recover. Past is endless flames. Everything lava. Never had a chance.
Right in the butt.
They made it out. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. I needed that. I needed to see them so badly. I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take a few more deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
Rabbits in a burrow, hunted.
They're not out of the woods yet.
These people are looking for leadership, a sense of direction.
What a fine mess the Aedyrians
We should
have
find
made for
Quilici.
us.
We've been at war against nature so long, we didn't think the final blow would be struck by
Rebuilding has
outsiders.
begun! From the
Stop being
ashes,
so damned
your
rash.
Envoy! Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
Are you all right, old man? They didn't hurt you, did they?
I am, thankfully, unharmed. We live to fight another day.
This is neither the time nor the place for pleasantries.
Ignacy, calm yourself.
Why should I be calm? His people burned my city.
The Steel Garrote are hardly his people.
They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran. Many of our people fell defending the city. We won't know how many until the dust settles. Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Aedyran ways.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the living lands.
I kind of saw this shit coming.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started.
I'm not doubting that.
Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it. As Jetta was eager to remind me.
You sunk as a leader.
You must understand. My mother had the dream scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giata.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it. What? And this is the source of our troubles? But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quilici, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
There's no other explanation for the spiritual shift in the living lands. Something that slept has awoken. I believe there is still more to learn, but a disturbance on this scale could explain the changes to our ecosystem.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now... what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay. Unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradise.
What has gotten into you?
As long as we are animancers, the Aedyrans will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
When we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under Aedyran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
Okay.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republic.
Why would we take the fucking word of a
trust
guy
you
that's
help
already
us
been an
again.
idiot, so...
What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Excellent.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Nakukubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Before Fiora went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now.
I knew it.
Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ah, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
I'm in.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Good to know.
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard after this.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Okay. Well, there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was a wild episode. See you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
This is a song for all.